Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's work on stretching him down. He was real squirrely when I rode him yesterday. I was in the cover and Haley was lunging a horse over a jump here in the grass. So he could just barely see it over the fence, and he was just so watching. I was like, pay attention to me. He's like, no, it's way more fun to watch this. What's going on over here? There you go. So think about sinking into that right side. Yep, do a little. So working on stretching the neck down, but also incorporating a little bit of lateral work. So we're connecting that right hind into the left rein. So little leg yield, yep, off your right leg. And really make sure this direction, when you're doing your leg yield, you're not doing a perfect leg yield with him totally straight. You're gonna really let him lead with the shoulders. So you're gonna kind of open that left rein a little bit away from his neck. And then really supple him on the right side. There you go. And then let him stretch. Good. Yeah, so you can use your whip to get his attention. Just tickle him, yeah. Good, and again, just a shallow leg yield on this next long side. Sink down into that right side. Think about kind of pushing him with your right knee. Yeah. He's always trying to push you off to the left so that your left leg is straight and your right leg is bent. So you need to work to sort of straighten that right knee a little bit. Push him over, push him over, push him over. And flex him right, flex him right, flex him right. Gotta get his attention. Yeah, tickle him, tickle him, tickle him. On the right side, on the right side. Get his attention on the right side. Bring the shoulder, yeah, like that. Get his attention on the right side. Yep, exactly. It's a lot, you gotta be a lot more busy on your right side. Yes. Good. Yes, the left rein is sort of giving him some room right now because he's got to stretch the outside of his body. Here, come in a circle right here. And you're going to do kind of the same thing, but now on a circle. So you're going to spiral in, then leg yield out on the circle. So as you spiral in, really bend him, contract the inside of the horse so the outside of the horse can stretch. Yeah, this is part of your stretching, is that horse needs to stretch over the top line and into the bridle. So when we're flexing the horse to the inside, that's really what we're asking, is for him to stretch the outside of his body and reach towards the bit. That was really good, Whitney. Really good. So now you got to find a way to keep him in that alignment as you lengthen the neck. Yep, comes from the seat and the leg. Tickle with the whip. Yep, Mr. ADD here. Mr. ADD. Yes, good. Good. Is that bending feeling a little better? Okay. Yeah, exactly. So when he's like this, you need to really support him more on that inside rein. I know I don't tell people to use their inside rein very often because most people do too much with it. But you don't have to, over bend him in the neck. You just need to be busy with the fingers to keep his attention. Yes. And then as he starts to relax into your aids, yep, just like that. We needed that snort. As he relaxes down into the aids, then you're going to start to try to get him off of the inside rein. This is what we're doing. We're getting him off of the inside rein by yielding him off the inside leg and catching him on the outside rein. There you go. And then stretch him down within that alignment. See if you can make that walk a little bigger so you can get that back opened up. Yeah, stay on that right side. Stay on your right side. Good. So low, wide hands for this. That's another thing we need to talk a little bit more about low, wide hands. So like, for example, with him, low, wide hands are really good in the moment. If he is to pop up, you know, you can kind of go low and wide with your hands, so that way you can keep the contact while he pops up. You don't have to necessarily shorten your reins in that moment. And then when he gives to you, then you bring your hands back together. Does that make sense? So that way you can keep pressure on the bit. Easily a tool that gets overused. But some horses do need it. Yes, like that. That's it. There he's starting to really let go in front of the withers. That's what we needed. Good. Let's do a big change of direction somewhere. Yes. Good. And then when he softens and releases like that, you respond by softening and releasing somewhere. Because you just were on a plane, you couldn't sleep, I'm sure you're tight. So yeah, loosen everything up. I went to Alaska for 3 weeks, and then when I came back, you know, they're 4 hours ahead of us. I could not sleep at the right time. And keep him walking. Good. That's good. Keep that back up. Keep the back up and lower the neck. Good. Circle here and stretch him all the way down. We need a little more activity. Use your whip. Tickle him. Yeah, experiment with different ways of using your whip. With him, it's kind of like you're just talking to him with it. Good. Good. Yeah, now really, really bend him so that he can stretch the outside of his body. So if he's tight in his back, you know, it may be hard for him to stretch completely down. So use your bending to soften him on one side and then soften him on the other side. Yep. Good. Enlarge your circle from your inside leg. Yep, into the outside rein, and then let him stretch all the way down. Good. Little tickle, tickle. That's it. Yep, see how we needed that energy in that moment? So don't be afraid to tickle him with your whip. Here, we can start trotting. Let me take the ball from you, please. Do you need to check your girths or anything? He's like, I'll check it for you.
Please don't do the sideways thing on.
Good, that was nice. So we're going to do kind of the same thing in the trot. Using the bending, even a little bit of over bending, to help him loosen up in his back. Because when he's popping up and popping up out of the contact, that's why. It's because he's tight in his back. Go. So loosen yourself up, breathe, roll your shoulders. Good, heavy elbows. Yeah, now land a little bit more in your pants pockets. Yes, tuck your, that's it. Yes, keep that engagement through your low abs. Perfect. Okay, so go on it. Yep, circle and bend him. Really get him to give on that left side. So use your left leg and your left rein and really ask him to give. He's got to contract on that left side. There you go. And then you can release a little, let him stretch once you feel him bend. So like the stretching is sort of like his reward. Stay on the circle. The bending is going to help you. Until you feel him get unlocked, stay on the circle. Stay on a bended line. Yeah, open the left rein and sponge it. Bend him, bend him, bend him. Even more, even more. Even more. He's got to give. There you go. And then release and let him reach down. Yep, little leg yield off your left leg. Play, play, play on that left rein. You got to get his attention. Yep, there you go. There you go. Good. Yes. As he releases into the bend, then you soften and let him stretch down. Let him chew the inside rein out of your hand. That's right. That's right. So right now you're giving him room on the outside rein so that he can stretch the outside of his body. You just come in and out with it as needed. Yep. There you go. Yes. And bend him again. More bending, more bending. Left hand low, down by your thigh, and sponge it. There you go. And left leg, keep sponging the left rein. And left leg, yes. There you go. There you go. Now let him reach. Keep him in the left bend. Yes. The left bend comes from your seat and your leg position. There you go. Yes, good. Shake out your shoulders. Go with him. Super. All right. A half halt on your outside rein. Yep. Now you transfer that energy into your outside rein from your inside leg. Oh, lost the bend. Here's your whip. Oh no, you hate the saddle? Huh, okay. Okay, well, I'm sorry, we'll use the other one next time. Yeah, I thought you liked that saddle. Okay, all right. Well, it's not my favorite saddle either, so I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I want. All right, let's change direction. Do you want me to go grab the other one? Okay, so you can stay on the wrong posting diagonal. Oh, it's okay, I didn't mean that like sarcastically. And now this is his challenging side, so we're going to do the same thing this way. You're going to sort of spiral your circle in. Really ask him to contract that right side of his body. Turn your upper body. Right hand low, yep. Yes, sink down into your right side, into your right knee. Yep, fingers, 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 good. And then use your right leg to enlarge the circle. Yep, don't let him out of the right bend. That right rein's got to be a little more busy, a little more active. Steady on the right, steady on the right. Contract him on the right. Open the left rein so that the shoulder can come to the left. There you go. There you go. Stretch down into that right side and more right rein. Shorten the right rein. Yeah, he's got to give to you. Shorten that right rein. There you go. There you go. Keep his attention. Yes. Yep, so your right hand needs to be, oh. So like low wide hands right here, low wide hands. They're both doing something different. The right rein is bending him. The left rein is opening and allowing the shoulders. Yep, and right leg, right leg, right leg, right fingers, right leg, right fingers, right leg, until he gives. There you go, you almost got it. Yeah, he's going a little quick. So slow the tempo here. Yes, and enlarge the circle. There you go, there you go, there you go. Good, let him reach into the contact. Let him reach into both sides of the bit. Yep, get his attention again on the right side. Slow down to here. That's right, and now give. Yep, slow down to here. Keep the right rein. Yes. Yep, you're almost there. You're almost there. Keep opening that left rein and riding the shoulders. Yes, the shoulders have to come a little to the left. There you go. You got it. You got it. You got it. Yes. Super. And then let him stretch down within that bend, in that alignment. That's right. Good. Don't let him pop you off onto your outside seat bone. Stay on your right seat bone. Super. Good. Okay, and then let him go straight. Yes. Keep that little feel of a leg yield off your inside leg. Good. Yes. Super. Do you need a walk break? Oh, okay. Awesome. Oh, I think he's good. Good. So now you're going to start to transfer that pressure from your inside rein, because he needs that support of your inside rein. You're going to use your inside leg and transfer that support into your outside rein. So same thing, next long side, you're going to kind of do a little leg yield, and you're going to allow the shoulders to lead. Try to get him to take that left rein from your right leg. Flex him, flex him, flex him to the right. Flex him. There you go. Now allow the shoulders to lead, and right leg, right leg, right leg. Yes. That's where your left rein comes in if he gets too quick. This little half halt. If he gets too quick, what he's doing is he's bracing through his body. He's not allowing the aids to go through his body. There you go. Yes. Keep the right rein, play with it. Yes. And now transfer the pressure into your left rein from your right leg. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yep. That's just him going to ADD. Good. All right. So now you're going to test your work. You're going to stretch him all the way down and see if he easily stretches down. Yes. Does he want to reach down? Yep. Give. That's it. Keep your leg on. Yes. Talk to him. Good boy. Good. There you go. Yep, so here now you can practice that. When he comes up, take your hands low and wide, and then when he goes to stretch down, then you bring your hands back together. That way you can keep the pressure on the bit. He should feel like when he goes up, there's more pressure. When he goes down, there's less pressure. Yes. Now put your leg on and keep him down there. Wow. Exactly. Good. So is that an easier method? Yep. So there, and then there you can play around with your rein length. Sometimes, if you bring your hands together, you can just pull the rein through one hand really quickly. That way he still feels a little contact, It doesn't need to be both reins all the time. All right, let's go ahead and let him walk. Good, that was awesome. You see how he came out really kind of tight and crooked, and through that work he became much looser and a lot straighter. And then when you do pick up the reins, then he's not trying to bounce out of the contact all the time. You've got to get him opened up over his back so that he wants to stretch down. Good. Yeah, I know. He's like, okay, what's next? So maybe, you know, as the work gets harder, he'll be tuned into his rider more. Yeah, exactly. All right, so I think we got to work on some transitions. Don't I keep talking about that? Okay. So let's go ahead and get him put together. We can start to the right. I know it's hot. Okay, so you're going to do a trot transition once we come to B, and then at C you're going to do a walk transition. So at B you trot, and then you trot all the way around, and then you at C you walk. So you've got a bit of time to trot. You have a bit of time between your transitions. So when you're preparing for your up transition, little leg yield off of your inside leg, flex him to the inside so that he's reaching into the outside rein. Play and give. Make sure he's on the outside rein. Shorten up both reins. And then as you soften on the inside, that's when you trot. Yep, don't squeeze. Little bump with the leg. If he doesn't immediately trot on, then tickle with the whip. We don't want to start squeezing. Yes, we want to keep our lower leg nice and relaxed. We have enough work to do just dealing with his bounciness. We don't want to have to work hard with our lower leg. Good. Now after your corner, use your corner, get him into your left rein. Little leg yield, half halt, and walk. All right, that wasn't too bad. Very good. So half halt him back onto the hind end, kind of get him together, get him really, really round, and then like relax him into the walk transition. So it's like you kind of squeeze everything up. That's your half halt. Let him know something's coming, and then you bring your energy down. Let him walk. All right, and trot. Exactly. Yeah, maybe. And the first couple transitions like that might not be cute. Okay, it might be kind of ugly because now he's going, oh. Yes, that's good. So that's okay that you're kind of testing. Okay, does he want to reach down? But he doesn't need to reach down anymore. Now he needs to stay sort of on contact. Yep, with a little shorter rein. You stretch up tall. Support him from your core and your elbows. Your fingers are soft. And yeah, attention. Oh boy. So you don't have to do it exactly at the letter if it's not going well. Like that. So get his attention, and then do it. Sometimes it's better for your down transition when you bring him back. If the horse gets braced, then you just trot on again because you're like, no, we're not doing it like that. Yes, that was better. So the only thing that could be better about it is to get a little bit more spring into the trot. You know, because if you notice, he kind of plows along the first couple steps, and then he gives you a nice trot. So we want a really more snappy transition from the hind end. Beautiful. Yes, use your corner and position him to the inside. Really position him to the inside. Attention. Then outside rein and walk. Yeah. So again, half halt, sit him on the hind end, and then walk. So think about collecting the trot a little bit. The up transitions are looking good. And trot, tickle. Yes. Okay, now you got a lot of energy. There you got a half halt right after your transition. That's perfect. That's where you really start to shape him. Good. Shorten up your reins and support him here with this more active trot. Yes. Make him look right. Right leg, Right leg, right fingers, good. And half fault on the hind end, playful fingers. Yeah, wow, that one was quite good. Good, let's change direction. He's so expressive. Your trot transition over there was really nice. Uh-huh. But you want to use that energy because there you got a better step in with the hind end into the trot. But then you had a lot of energy, then you had a lot of energy in your trot. There you just needed to shape it a little bit more. He would have given you a little more cadence, a little more elevation. Those are those moments you want to go for a little more quality. Okay, so this time you're going to trot at B and walk at A. Good, so into the right rein. Yes, play and give on the left. Roll your shoulders back, really support them from your elbows. Yes. Your elbows want to stay in their home place right under your shoulder blades. Yes, you give, but then you come back. You give, and then you come back. Yes, get his attention. And trot. Tap him. Tickle, just tickle. Because that tickle, what you're saying is, you're asking him to trot, but you want him to trot from the hind leg. Not pulling himself along with the front end, which is so easy for him to do. Good, keep your right rein. Mr. Wiggles. He's actually not wiggling his thing out today. I was just calling him Wiggles because he's wiggling all over the place. Good, and now into the right rein. Half halt your right rein. Upper body back. Half halt, half halt. Good, that was nice. Yeah, could just be a little more playful with your fingers if you feel like he's going to brace on the inside rein. Actually, this direction you may need to vibrate your outside rein a little bit more. If you feel that he's doing his transition and he's trying to pop out through that right shoulder as he likes to do. There you go. Yeah, tickle. Don't work so hard. Nope. Last thing I said was tickle him, don't work so hard. Keep your right rein. Good. Yes. He's doing what? Left leg today. Yeah, so the problem is left leg to right rein. So both of these issues need to be addressed. So think, like little turn on the forehand sort of aids. Like you're half halting your right hand towards your hip as you're sort of engaging that left hand. Make sure you get a reaction. That's where your whip comes in. Yes. So that's a good moment. If you have to tap him with the whip, then you have to give him a strong half halt on the right rein at the same time. Like, hey, I need your hind leg, and I don't want you going out through your shoulder. Yeah. So use your corners and really engage that inside hind leg. Good. Into the corner, left leg, bring that left hand under the body. Yes, and now get ready, half halt your right rein and walk. Playful. Good. I like that one. Yeah, let's do one more. So be ready to half halt your right rein as you tickle him because you need to engage that left hind leg. Yeah, don't work so hard with your lower leg. Expect a response. Yeah, that's right. Yes, exactly. He's like, oh, now she's riding. Now I better pay attention. Did you feel that moment where he kind of had a light bulb? Like, oh, she means it. Like, you need to get there sooner in your ride. It should not take that much leg to ride this horse. If you get him in front of your leg. That's why we're going, these transitions are to get him in front of your leg. So a lot of people think a horse like this, you know, he actually can get too quick sometimes, right? He'll run. Okay, half halt, half halt. Yes, beautiful. Let him have a long rein and pat him. That was gorgeous. So these, sometimes horses that are quick and they like to run, they're like, you don't need your leg on me. I'll just do it. You don't need to put your leg on me. They're not in front of the leg. They're just running. In front of the leg means when you put the leg on, you get a reaction. So you just have to like get, you know, he's so sweet and he tries so hard, you don't have to get after him, but you just have to say in the beginning of the ride, like, hey, this is my leg. When I put it on, expect a reaction. It's just matter of fact. Oh, okay. I've been able to hear you the entire time. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's, yeah, true. How are you feeling up there?
I can feel like I'm like tired in my core, but I'm doing fine, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you're doing a great job with them. So I didn't know, you probably didn't want to do a sitting trot today, especially since you hate that saddle. But yeah. Your knees going over the front. Yeah. I see. Okay. Well, just remind me next time if I say use that saddle, then just be like, I hate that one, remember? But I'll remember. It's really not like, what's nice about the saddle is it doesn't put you in a position, but it doesn't really help you a lot either. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's harder. All right. Well, I won't torture you with sitting trot or canter, then we can just stretch him down. That would be good for him too. So before you stretch him down, get him really, really round. Like rounder in the neck than you think is even good. Like really, really round. Yeah, so he gives in front of the withers. Yeah, he's got to lower the whole base of his neck and soften in front of the withers. Yes, like that, like that, like that. You see how you did that? Not by pulling, but by playing and giving. He's looking for the contact. So when you feel that he comes so round, now he wants to stretch down. Okay? So that's the kick. That's the key. Get him so round, he's stretching his entire top line. He wants to stretch down. So that's when you open the fingers, put your little leg on, and then encourage him to reach down. So let's see that in the trot. Yes. So in this way, you'll be able to put the neck anywhere you want. Yes, and now give. Yes, more leg, give, more giving. Okay, you're on the right track. You got to get quicker about giving. Yeah, he's behind the contact. You've got to throw the reins at him. Let him know that the door is open in front, and put your leg on and ride him into it. You're like, okay. Then put your leg on. Then it's more leg. But he's behind the bit, so you don't want to hold the reins at that moment. You want him to feel like it's an energy thing more. It's more of an energy thing. Yep, so he's given to you, and now you've got to give back. Yep. Yes. Yes, like that. Remember your low, wide hands. So if he pops up, go low and wide. Good. Yep, like that. Yes. Now he's reaching into the contact. Now you can take a little more feel. There you go. Take a little more feel. Yes. That's better. Better. Okay, let's go on the diagonal. Good. Like. Yep. Oops. Because every time I come up with my head, they hit me with the whip. Oh my god, that was funny. Okay. Yeah, a little more energy, just a little bit more energy. Now try to keep it down there. Try to keep the contact. Keep the contact while he's down there. Yes, little more energy. Yes. There you go. That's a good. Yes. Love it. Okay, let's let him walk. Very good. Yay! That was a really good ride. Yeah, don't go up with your head. I said head down. That was funny. That was a good ride. He was much looser at the end. Did you feel that the contact was a little steadier?
Yeah, way steady.
Okay, good. Yeah, so it's not, I know, so it's not exactly that you're, even loosening the contact more. It's just that the attitude of your hand is like, you're like forward, you're like giving, instead of like, some people in that moment go, I don't feel the contact.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so you have to invite him. That's the moment you're inviting him to seek the contact. Yeah, I guess when I say in that moment when I was saying giving, maybe there's a better term I could say, but this is the moment you just have to sort of wait and invite him to stretch into the contact. And then once he stretches into the contact, then you should be able to go, oh, okay, now stretch even a little farther, Yes. Right, exactly. Yes. That's where he has to start to really use his back. That's what encourages him to swing. The neck down. Yeah, there's a difference between an active stretch and a neck down. Yeah, definitely. And even now he's even looser even now. Like I can see it in his like muscle tone, the way he's carrying himself. He's just like more relaxed over his entire body. Yes. Yep, so when I say in front of the withers, I think he really got it today to get him really round in front of the withers and then let him stretch down. Yep, good job. Yeah. I know. He's like, I have more tricks, you guys. You haven't asked me for my tricks yet.